What's up, guys? We're going to be going through the best player props on PrizePicks today. Now, I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 23 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we are on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get a 90% win rate and get 23 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, which will be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you will have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here is one of our members who just signed up and won himself $250 just yesterday, and another member who won $225 for the third day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. So we are going to start off with MLB, and when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're going to be talking about is none other than Shohei Ohtani, and this one is for 8.5 hitter fantasy score, and this one is for more. Now when we look at Ohtani, we actually seen him going on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. They face off against Oakland, which should be an easier matchup for Ohtani, and the way Ohtani has been playing as of recent, it does show that he is capable of doing it again. They most recently just versed Oakland, and he was able to get 9 as his hitter fantasy score, so he should have no problem doing it once again in this next matchup from a back-to-back. Now, his average over the last 5 is also 7.6, so it is just below the line. However, guys, with the way he has been playing, especially over the last 3 games, I do believe the streak will continue on into this next one. So, Shohei Ohtani, 8.5 hitter fantasy score, 4 more, I think is a fantastic pick. Now, the next pick we're going to be talking about is none other than Bobby Witt Jr., and this one is for 8.5 hitter fantasy score, and this one also is for more. Now, when we look at Bobby Witt, we've seen he's gone on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, but some of the times that he has missed it, he's only missed it by around 0.5 or maybe around 2 to 3 points, so he is pretty consistent at getting close to this line. And they face off against Boston once again, and he most recently had 24 against Boston. Now, Boston will probably make some adjustments in order to have Bobby Witt not get so high, but I do still think 8.5 is such a low line for someone like Witt Jr., and he should have no problem going on the over once again, especially with the way he played last game. We should expect the same amount of usage rate, and because of those reasons, we do like the over for it. His average over the last 5 is also 10.6, which is above the line, and is great to see that. So because of those reasons, Bobby Witt Jr., 8.5 hitter fantasy score, 4 more, I think is a fantastic pick overall. Now, getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about none other than Corbin Carroll, and this is 7.5 hitter fantasy score, and this one is for less. Now, look at Corbin Carroll. We've seen he's actually gone on the under in 2 out of the last 5 games, which is interesting to see. Now, on top of this, they face off against Baltimore, and they just recently played Baltimore, where he actually had 8 hitter fantasy score. Now, although he did go over in the last game, guys, he just made it over by 0.5, and we do believe in this next matchup, we may see some big adjustments made, which could see Carroll go on the under. And on top of that, we aren't expecting Carroll to actually have a high usage rate in this game. His average over the last 5 is 10.8, but that is a bit skewed because against the game against Dodgers and Sin, that he did go well over. When it comes to, his line, I do think he will have the capabilities to go on the under, and a lot of the bookies think so as well. So we are sticking to what the bookies are saying and following what they have. So Corbin Carroll, 7.5 hitter fantasy score, 4 less, I think is a great pick overall. Now, getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Juan Soto, and this is for 7 hitter fantasy score, and this one is for more. Now, we look at Juan Soto. We've seen he's gone on the over in 4 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, with one of them actually being a push as well. Now, when it comes to Juan Soto, they do face off against SF, and Juan Soto has actually been able to go over in both games against SF as of recent. So September 1, September 2 had great games there, and he was able to go on the over 8 and 14. So he should have no problem doing it once again. His average over the last 5 is 8.8, which is great to see. I think he has the capability to do it once again in this next matchup. Juan Soto just has been playing great as of recent. I think the streak will continue on into this next matchup, no doubt about it. So definitely keep an eye out for Juan Soto. So So Juan Soto, 7-hitter fantasy score, 4 more, I think is a great pick and an absolute steal. Now getting to the next pick, we're actually going to head over into FIBA and talk about one pick right here, which is Lauri Markkanen. This one is for versing Venezuela, and this is for 26.5 points, and this one is for less. Now, one of the reasons why we do like this pick is due to the fact that when it comes to Lauri Markkanen, although they play against Venezuela, we could see a bit of a blowout situation here. A lot of the bookies think so, that it is going to be a blowout situation, which could have Lauri sit early, and on top of that, we may see him actually get restricted minutes if, they start to blow him out pretty soon. Bookies think so as well, that he will go under this line, and that's why we are sticking to it, especially for this FIBA matchup between Lauri Markkanen and versing Venezuela. So Lauri Markkanen, 26.5 points for less, I think is an absolute steal. Now getting to the next pick, we're actually going to head over into WNBA, and we're talking about some other great picks here. So the first one is none other than A'ja Wilson, and this one is for 21.5 points, and this one is for more. Now when we look at A'ja Wilson, we've seen she's done a fantastic job going on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. So she's just been playing great all around. Now when it comes to the matchup that they do face off actually against Seattle Storm. Now Seattle Storm aren't really the greatest team out there. They aren't the top dog. Las Vegas Aces are the top dog as of right now, and that's one of the reasons why it could put Las Vegas Aces in a really good position. Now when it comes to Aces as well, they do face off against Seattle, and Seattle actually ranks 6th in points allowed, which could give a lot of actually point opportunities for Las Vegas Aces, and specifically A'ja Wilson. Now when it comes to Wilson, she has been averaging over the last 5 26.8, so she's been playing very, very good, and I think it will continue on into this next game. So A'ja Wilson, 21.5 points, 4 more, I think is an absolute steal as well. Now getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Jewell Loyd, and this one is for 24.5 points, and this one actually is for more as well. Now when we look at this, Jewell Loyd has actually gone on the over in 4 out of the last 5 matchups, which is great to see. On top of this, they do face off the Aces, which is a top team, but the Aces actually only rank 4th in points allowed, but they also rank really low when it comes to points allowed to the guard position, and this is what gives us opportunity for Jewell Loyd to be able to go on the over, no doubt about it. She should have no problems here, and I think she has the capability to definitely go on the over here, no doubt about it. Although they face off against the Aces, it is going to be a fast-paced game, which should see Loyd get a lot of opportunities at the ring, and since she is one of the main scorers, we can definitely see that in this matchup. So her average over the last 5 is also 26.6, which is great to see, so all signs really do point towards him going on the over, and that's why we are sticking to it. So Jewell Loyd, 24.5 points, 4 more, I think is a great pick. Now getting into the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Chelsea Gray. This one is for 15.5 points, and this one is for less. Now we look at Chelsea Gray, we've seen she's gone on the under only 1 out of the last 5 games. Now they face off against Seattle, which we mentioned before, only ranked 6th in points allowed, but they are pretty good at defending Chelsea Gray's position. On top of this, one of the reasons why we think Gray will go on the under is due to the fact that she may see a lower usage rate. It may be more focused on Kelsey Plum, A'ja Wilson, and because of that, we could probably see them take more of the shots rather than Chelsea Gray in this matchup. When it comes to also the way Gray has been playing as of recent, yes, she has been playing well, but I do believe it is going to be led to, the big scorers in the team in Las Vegas Aces to be providing a lot of the scoring in this matchup, which is what we usually see when they face off against Seattle. So the bookies also think so as well, and we are following what the bookies are saying on this pick. So Chelsea Gray, 15.5 points for less, I think is a great pick overall. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. It should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.